Hello, YouTube. Let me introduce myself. Welcome to the very first installment of the uh, Azure Thinking vlog, I guess you call this, or what a video channel. This is going to be put straight off the cuff, so it's not going to be a lot of direction in this particular video, but hopefully we'll get to where we're talking about something more specific and that it becomes a targeted conversation. But this being the very first one, I figured I would first introduce myself. So obviously you can see my face, but my name is Marius James. I'm actually an author. I have created a children's book called My Pet Tornado. So I'm just kind of giving you a little background, let you know who I am. I've also got a webcomic called Throwback Jack and the All-Purpose Fro. These two items are my pride and joy. I'm really excited about them. The My Pet Tornado is a story about a young boy who's afraid of tornadoes, and after a conversation with his parents, he feels a little bit more confident and emboldened, and so he goes out to take on a tornado, and through faith he actually gains a new friend. So if you're interested in that, if you are curious about it, please check it out on Amazon.com. I will place a link to the different ways that you could purchase it if you're interested in purchasing it in the description below. But it's a great book. I will also try and place a image or a snapshot here on the screen so that you can actually see what I'm talking about. The same thing with Throwback Jack. Throwback Jack and the All-Purpose Fro. I'm a huge comic books fan. And one of the things that I feel a lot of comics today have lacked is that sense of fun and wonder without being corny. Or maybe, purposefully corny. So what I've done is created a character who is kind of a mix of many different characters that I've loved throughout the years, things that I thought were pretty cool. And the way the character works is he has been given an object of power, and that's all I'm going to say. Or like for you to actually get a chance to go out there and take a look at it and see what it is. There's a lot of little jokes in there because I did it in the comic strip style, even though I eventually am going to collect them all together. They are serial, but hopefully you like it. Again, if you do, please feel free to comment below after you've gotten a chance to take a look at it. Again, it is Throwback Jack and the All-Purpose Fro. It is being currently shown or posted on Instagram. If you have Facebook, you can find me at Azure Works on Instagram, and I believe it's the same thing on Facebook, but please check it out. If you like the videos that I post as I go along, please subscribe, like, even share. So that'll be great. Now, one of the things that I wanted to just talk about, this is more about again, the introduction. Oh, not anything really major to say, and but the first thing that's on my mind, because of course, like I said, this is about I'm looking everywhere but at you. The identity. All right, so I've been thinking about identity a lot here lately. Who am I? All right, people don't know me from Adam. People probably don't know you from Adam or Steve or Jane, but that's one of the things that we have to present to people is who we are and what we identify as. Now, there's a lot of conversation today about what you identify with and what you identify as, and so it got me to thinking about what is identity. Is identity my sexual preference? Is identity what I like to eat? Is identity what is identity? What I like? And so I just started thinking about that. What is it? So the more I thought about it, the more it started to become more of a identity is what you choose. It's the series of choices that make up who you are. We aren't defined by our peers. We're not defined by the job that we chose or the job that chose us. We're not defined by where we grew up or who our family members are. We're defined by the choices that we make for our lives. And so, you know, if I decide to make another series of choices, then I am adding that to my identity. Identity could also be considered the your makeup of who you want to be seen as, and so what you want to present to people. And so that's why brand identity, that is what brand identity is. It's a company taking what they want the world to see and putting that out there. If they want to be seen as a quality company, then they set up their company so that that's how people see them. If they want to be seen as a value company, then they show them value, so that it may not be about price. It may be about the value that they get from it, and that's what they present. So what is it? What is identity? So with that, I'm just going to say, okay, this channel is all about philosophical thinking, or just questioning you, make you see if it can get you to think and comment and communicate. Some of you may have positive thoughts to share. Please do so below. Some of you may have negative thoughts to share, and that's okay as well. They could be harsh, and they could be mean, they could be trolling. In today's age, is almost expected. But if you decide to share something like that, I'm not going to censor that. I'm not going to shut you out. Feel free. You put out what you want to get back, and you make a series of choices to present to the world who you are. So again, if you have any thoughts on this, you have any questions you want to ask, any statements you want to make, please feel free. Share it below. This channel is going to go all over the place, I promise you, because that's just kind of how I think. So I won't always do it here in this room. I may do it from different locations and different spots, but I just want to give it a little start, give it a little kickstart, and get you guys off and running, get me off and running, really, and hopefully make some connections with you. So thanks, everyone, for joining me. Again, feel free to hit subscribe, hit like. Now, this is my very first video. I've got other videos out there, but this is the first one for Azure Thinking. So Azure Thinking, think about what determines your identity. Thanks.